There's a passage in scripture that most people skip right over. It's uncomfortable. It doesn't fit on a coffee mug or a motivational poster. It's Matthew 5:4, where Jesus says, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." Blessed are those who mourn. Not blessed are those who have it all together. Not blessed are those who never feel pain. Blessed are those who mourn. And if you're in recovery, you know exactly what mourning feels like. Recovery forces us to face everything we've lost: the years we can't get back, the relationships we destroyed, the trust we shattered, the person we used to be before addiction took over. And it's not just the external losses, it's the internal ones too. The dreams that died, the innocence we can't reclaim, the time we wasted running from pain instead of healing it. Mourning in recovery isn't optional, it's mandatory, because you can't heal what you won't feel. But here's what makes this beatitude so powerful. Jesus doesn't say, "Blessed are those who avoid pain," or "Blessed are those who numb themselves." He says, "Blessed are those who mourn," because mourning is the pathway to comfort, not around grief, but through it. See, our culture teaches us to medicate pain, distract from it, deny it, or perform our way past it. But Jesus offers something radically different. He offers presence in the pain. He offers the promise that on the other side of honest grief, there's genuine comfort. Not the fake comfort of a drink or a drug or a distraction, real comfort, the kind that changes you. In recovery, we learn that grief has stages: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. And most of us cycle through these stages over and over again. Some days we're angry at ourselves for wasting so many years. Some days we're bargaining with God, wishing we could go back and do it differently. Some days the depression feels so heavy we can barely get out of bed. And some days, some beautiful, grace-filled days, we land in acceptance. We mourn what was lost and we let it go. Not because it didn't matter, but because carrying it any longer will kill us. This is where the promise of comfort becomes real. God's comfort isn't about making the pain disappear. It's about sitting with us in it. It's about surrounding us with people who understand. It's about whispering truth when shame is screaming lies. It's about reminding us that even in our mourning, we are seen, we are known, and we are loved. That's the comfort Jesus promises. Not escape, but presence. Not denial, but companionship. Not forgetting, but healing. Here's the beautiful paradox of this beatitude. Mourning is what keeps us sober. When we stop running from our grief, when we finally let ourselves feel the weight of what we've lost and what we've done, that's when the healing can actually begin. That's when we stop needing the substance to numb us, because we're not afraid of the pain anymore. We've walked through it with God, and we've discovered that on the other side, there's freedom, there's peace, there's a version of ourselves we didn't know was possible. So if you're in recovery and you're mourning today, mourning the past, mourning the relationships, mourning the person you used to be, know this: you are blessed. Not because mourning feels good, but because you're finally being honest. You're finally letting yourself feel. You're finally opening yourself up to the comfort that only comes when we stop pretending we're fine and start admitting we're broken. And in God's economy, that brokenness, that's exactly where the healing begins. Blessed are those who mourn, because comfort isn't found in avoidance. It's found in honesty, in presence, and in the arms of a God who never turns away from our grief. One step, one tear, one honest moment at a time,